As investigators continue to probe a blaze at this home on Gladstone Avenue in Toronto, growing questions about fire safety after several recent major incidents. When it comes to home fires, the devastation left behind knows no bounds.
It's a shock. We knew everybody.
Friends and neighbors reacting to news 3 brothers, who were 9, 12, and 15, died in this Brampton home on Thursday, all remembered as kind and caring. Just hours before, the basement at the house on Gladstone going up in flames, leaving a woman in her 90s and her son dead. Meanwhile, on January 15th, 11 people forced to flee this multi-unit building on Shaw Street after it was gutted by a 4-alarm blaze. 4 people taken to hospital. And at around Christmas time, 2 people died after separate fires in Toronto's East End. While all of these fires are still being looked into to find out how each one started and the circumstances leading to the deaths and injuries, Toronto's acting fire chief speaking with CityNews to make this urgent plea.
Please make sure you test and you maintain and you ensure that you have working smoke alarms outside of every sleeping area and on every story of your residence.
Jim Jessop says anecdotally, disabled and malfunctioning smoke detectors are a contributing factor when it comes to risks to life.
With modern furnishings today, you have less than 3 to 4 minutes to gather your loved ones and leave your unit or your house when it catches fire. The sooner we are aware, the sooner we are en route, and the higher the likelihood and probability that we're going to be able to effect rescue and then transport those rescue to the care of Toronto Paramedic Services for excellent medical care.
Chief, when it comes to smoke detectors, this isn't really a new issue. So what more can Toronto Fire Services do to address this issue?
And that is something that we continually ask ourselves. And that is why our investigations, quite often in collaboration with Toronto Police Service and the Office of the Fire Marshal, are so important. Smoke alarms have been required by law since 1981. And all we can do at Toronto Fire Service is continue with our public education messages.
Jessop also says when there is evidence found the fire code is violated, fines of up to $50,000 and or a year in jail can be levied. As for other common causes, he says the most consistent ones are unattended cooking, smoking materials, and electrical failures. Meanwhile, a final request for those who live in multi-unit buildings based on past experiences.
Close your door, close your door, close your door. If your unit is on fire, gather your loved ones, leave your apartment and close your door. And conversely, if your unit is not on fire and it is safe to do so, and there is a fire in your apartment building, stay in your unit, keep your door closed, and wait for instructions.
In Toronto for CityNews, I'm Westoll.